I'm just saying that you didn't need to call the cops.
All right, now I'm streaming.
All right.
Let's see if it's come up yet.
I got this fun little.
Okay, here we go.
Fun little video game.
How are the levels? Sound levels seem to be fine where they are now.
But no, yeah, Braden kind of joked about it. Like, at the start of the game, the most important stat in this game is going to be your stamina because it determines how many times you can swing. So spacing things out and kind of like trying to
I've watched some Kingsfield.
But also like trying to find the rhythm to smashing people in the face in the most efficient manner is maybe the most important thing you're going to do.
Gino, if you're talking, we can't hear you.
Oh, he is here.
Yeah, fucking cop. Fucking blue stripe. That's what you are, Gino.
Alright, how's this overlay look? Okay, the overlay's fine. Oh, wait, no, that's the wrong overlay. Shit! Crap. Because I made that decision at the last minute.
You can go back to Beyond Yvonne if you really.
Okay, here we go. Alright. That should be more like it. Yeah, okay. Anyway. So I've played like 20-30 minutes of this so far. And
that's not enough for you to be fully prepared for what this game is going to do to you.
I have survived combat encounters, so I think I can start actually playing it.
Is the M on Superman capitalized?
Man? No, it shouldn't be. Wait, wrong. So yeah, I'm already level 2. I figured out the technique of running while swinging. I mean, I'm not good at it yet, but I have the technique.
You never will. Like, once you accept that you will never truly be good at, you'll never truly be good at Kingsfield, and it's just going to be you slopping through and getting lucky, you can actually have a good time.
Like getting mucky or getting lucky?
Lucky.
Oh, okay. Because of these graphics, I'm getting mucky all the time.
I mean, it is a mucky game, right?
So I was trying to think of games like kind of like 3D dungeon crawlers that had like fully polygonal everything in it before this game, and I couldn't think of anything.
There were some PS2 Wizardry games that were Japan only that were very weird. PS1, sorry.
But this came out like a month after the PS1. Well, this is like one of the first 20 games console. Like this came out like in the same month as AD&D Slayer. Came out the same year as System Shock.
36 with 4 kids. What the fuck?
Oh, the wrestler?
Yeah.
That's rough.
Dude, I don't like seeing people die that are basically close to me in terms of behavior.
What happened?
Like Bray Wyatt died. He was the spooky guy.
Is he a wrestling man?
Yeah, he's a wrestling man. How's your life, cop?
Yeah, cop.
Fine. I fixed my audio, which is good.
Okay, cool.
Well, now that we're on my stream, you can talk about Anime Come as much as you want.
No, we can't because the fucking cop is here.
Oh, okay. The police are here. Okay.
You're a moderator on a video game website. What are you even talking about?
Ay.
Oh, hey, it's a stabby boy.
God damn it. But yeah,
I'm afraid one of my my life hacks for my audio is starting to degrade.
What's this life hack?
I got a splitter that was allowing me to split all my audio across 4 different inputs, and I think I need a new one.
Oh, this turn radius is so slow. Okay, here we go. So, I hate to say it, but I think Virtual Highlights are more fun than this game.
I mean, this doesn't have procedural generation.
What I'm saying is this game is worse than Virtual Highlight.
Is it?
I mean, I had a better time with Virtual Highlight than this. Because this is a bad time.
Man. God. Borgmaster Gino's here. How do you think Gino would react? Oh, it's a bad game design because it's hard and tough, and I don't like it. It's not a Final Fantasy. Oh,
The hell?
that's my Gino impression.
I mean, a game could just be bad.
It's got From's game design. It's bad. Ah.
Hey,
Ow.
Borgmaster, do you think this is a good game?
No.
Okay.
Where the fuck am I? Oh well.
That's
Sounds
always a good
like
sign.
sounds like I would just be in line with
Fake
what
wall? Whoa, freaking out. This wall's freaking out. Alright. Guess that's a wall. Yeah, no, I think this is... So from what I've been able to tell from this game so far, it's more of a... Like, the design is more like a old 80s dungeon crawler. That's just in
Yep.
3D.
This game is basically From Software saying, "Yo, we are a collection of wizardry nerds."
Yeah. Well, what I'm curious is if these guys played Ultima Underworld before making this
They
game.
did. They've actually even cited Ultima Underworld as a source of inspiration.
Oh, okay. So that like gives a pretty clear line then, because Ultima Underworld was the first like free movement action RPG, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this
Yeah,
is this is like that second generation after it.
Like people don't understand this, but like, no wizardry, no Ultima, no JRPGs, not
Oh.
even Final Fantasy.
Okay, I wrote an entire blog, like explaining that process and making graphics.
Yeah, you did it with your virtual highlight thing, right?
Yeah. That's as
That
good a
blog
reason
is
as
in-
any. What was that?
Blog
Can't
is
you
insane.
magic this devil tree instead of running into it?
I mean,
You have to get within range, so it's not running into it. He has to get within range of his weapon.
yeah, but the
No,
no,
could you magic it?
yeah, but the MP is very limited and it doesn't do a ton of damage.
I died though. You magicked it to death.
Yeah, but I also hit it a bunch first. And now I have no MP.
Oh. MP and magic are different.
Yeah, magic is the magic power, so that's like your magic stamina. Hey, Bloodstone.
So the most important stat for
What?
the start of the game is stamina, and you have stamina for physical attacks and like dodging and moving, as well as stamina associated with your magic attacks.
Yeah, so like status here. Definitely a FromSoft game.
Wait, is it actually a FromSoft game?
Yes,
Yes,
this
the
is
first
the
one.
game that basically started the
Ah.
whole Souls-like
Uh,
style.
so that's
It
that's
is
part of
very
what,
Souls-like.
that's part of what I'm investigating. That's why I want to play all these FromSoft games in order. Like investigate.
Also, cannot
that.
emphasize enough, this was a small team, and this is 1994, so they started development in
Very small team.
92,
Probably 93. Probably because
92, 93?
because they spat out the sequels like 1 year apart after this. So it's probably like a year development
yeah.
cycle.
But yeah, basically, they played Wizardry, they played Ultima Underworld, and were like, we want to make one of those, but for the Japanese audience, and, you know...
Fucked up.
No, I mean, Wizardry and Ultima are already, and Ultima Underworld are already kind of fucked up. Especially if we talk about, like, Wizardry 4. One of the widely regarded Wizardry 4, one of the hardest video games ever made.
The thing is, like, I'm trying to investigate the hypothesis that Japanese gamers like it when things are fucked up, and that's probably just the
Yeah, I
overall
mean,
philosophy.
That's a weird thing, is, like, Wizardry 4 is, like, the point of inspiration for almost every single modern Japanese video game JRPG studio. Like, it's weird, but that game had weird backwards ass like goddamn copyright protection and game design. Like there were questions in it that are very much referential to the, let's say, United States perspective in the 80s, which I can
Uh-huh.
only imagine are virtually impossible if you don't live in the United States.
Can you attack that thing through the wall by clipping through the wall like a real FromSoft game?
I don't know. I mean, it
Yeah,
can't...
I'm finding.
Hmm.
Sorry.
Yeah, it can't attack me through the wall, so I imagine this is like a hard barrier here.
All right,
This
so
is
I
great.
found
This is fine.
my
Yeah, no, this is
favorite
good.
example of why, like, Wizardry 4, to say that, like, Souls and, like, Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest don't owe a little bit of fucked uppery to Wizardry 4. This is the Wikipedia page for Wizardry 4, The Return of Wordna. Another major example that seriously hinders unfamiliar players is the seemingly impossible task of exiting the very first room in the game. The only way out is a hidden door that may be revealed by casting a light spell called Milwa. The only way to do this is to recruit a group of priests. This seemingly simple task is made unintuitive due to the lack of any evidence that there is a door to begin with. The necessity of recruiting a group of clerics, which are ineffective in combat and take the place of effective combat recruits, and the need to enter combat until the clerics cast this spell. There is no suggestion in the context of the game as to what Milwa or any of the other cleric spell names mean. Only players familiar with prior wizardry games would understand the function of Milwa. To a player unfamiliar with these earlier wizardry titles, it would seem that the cleric cast a useless spell. Furthermore, the Milwa, later translated in further ports, light spell, eventually expires, meaning there is a limited time to find the door once the spell is cast. And as the first room lacks any form of MP restoring fonts, you have a limited number of casts of this spell to get out of the room.
Why don't people love this?
Acknowledging the difficulty of this very first puzzle in the game, Surtech included a secret sealed envelope in the game package containing the solution to what they play-tested and identified as the hardest puzzles or sequences in the game.
Amazing. I'm starting Pillars of Eternity 2. What combat difficulty should I select?
Easy,
Classic?
you're a baby.
I'm gonna pick Classic then. Fuck you. Level scaling none? None.
I wonder if the enemies respawn in this game.
Boy, I hope so. So is there a story in this?
Kinda, a little bit. I mean,
Kinda.
it's a
fucked
From
up
game.
undead?
I'm in a crypt of an ancient king, trying to find my father and the thing that my father came to find. And it's full of
You an
monsters.
undead?
No,
Then it's not a fun game.
that was a Miyazaki innovation, I think.
Yeah.
If you're not a fucked up zombie, is it even a from game?
No.
Just concentrating very hard on getting attack in between their attacks. And they attack like 3 times faster than I do. And it takes a lot. Hey! Ah, crap. I got him. Alright. Got through that. I think I know where I am.
This intro cutscene
You're
is
suddenly hot
a
and
lot.
loud.
I am?
Yes. It seemed as if you were leaning into your microphone, though.
Let me see.
Are you
I might
leaning
have
into your
been leaning into
microphone?
like maybe slightly more than normal? I don't know. Let me see. We make sure that it's the right audio. Yeah, that's the same
Okay.
input.
Maybe it's me.
I might just be leaning in. I'm further away now.
Yeah, no, it's a bit loud for me too. Or I guess it's a
Loud,
bit
okay.
blown out actually.
Oh, let me lower the. Is that better?
You just try using
Is
your
this-
your ASMR voice.
Yeah.
Is this better? Hey. Input volume's lower now. Is this cool?
Better.
Input volume's lower now. Is this cool?
Yes.
yeah, it's fine.
This one is.
Okay, now it's not blown out anymore.
Yeah, it's fine now.
Okay, cool.
That got a little goober.
Oh boy.
Gonna attack him from the back.
So Alien come or Anime come.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Ooh.
Something just moved somewhere.
No, we shouldn't. I
No?
apologize.
No? Why not? Are you squeamish all of a sudden?
No, it's just it's your guys' stream, not my stream. I shouldn't ruin your shit. I apologize.
Wow, that's a lot of maturity from you. Well, the water of the fountain has withered because I took the cup from the temple. Someone please return the cup to the dragon's
Oh,
temple.
right. I mean, there's also we have to recognize like there's a slight element of Zork in this game.
Why can't I read this book? I want to read this book.
Yeah.
Let me read the book. I know it's a scholar's bones. I want to read the scholar's book.
It's unfortunate that you're not playing the Japanese-only PS1 games, but if you did, goddamn, you'd be blogging about one console for 50 years.
Yeah, it'll take like 20 years to
but-
set 10.
I would say, or I would mention, and I feel like it needs to be mentioned, there is an incredibly weird, but I'm going to try and find it and see if there's a fan translation. There's an incredibly weird PS1 remaster of Zork 1
Oh
for the
yeah.
PS1.
Yeah.
And the reason why it is notable is they got Yuzo motherfucking Koshiro to do the soundtrack.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a lot of scorpions. I don't want to be in there. Oh, that's a lot of trees.
It kind of reminds me, like, looking at Yuzo Koshiro's, like, what I've heard of the Zork 1 soundtrack for... It reminds me of Pool of Radiance's soundtrack that Koshiro did, which is... It's very good, but boy, that does not fit that game at all. At goddamn all.
What level am I? I'm on level 4 and this is still a hassle.
Wait, was it Yuzo Koshiro that did Pool of Radiance, or was it a different... No, it wasn't Pool
Vortigall.
of Radiance. It was, goddamn.
This is actually more of a rhythm game than anything else. Like finding the right rhythm.
Eye of the Beholder, that's right. The Genesis version of Eye of the Beholder just has this, like, very Yuzo Koshiro soundtrack. No, it's not the Genesis, it's the, PC-88, or 98.
PC98 probably from the time period.
PC-98, and I think he also did the, Sega CD version. It's a fucking bop, but it's like, this is supposed to be a moody and dark CRPG, and having this very synthy, boop and bop music just does not fit at all. Not to say it's not good, it's just weird.
Alright, hopefully my
Have
defense
you
is
met
up.
anyone in this game that's just kind of depressed?
Oh yeah, definitely. Like everyone. I've met like 3 or 4 NPCs, and they're all kind of bummed out.
What you getting the rhythm in?
Yeah, but it's really hard to keep the rhythm.
Feel the beat within my heart. Oh, it's dead.
I'm out of healing items. I should go back to the shop. And I think I'm done in this section though. About I have enough gold to spend on something. Hey, it's an herb. I could use that. I have that bloodstone I can sell, so yeah. I think I've cleared out this section. I just have to remember how to walk back. Yeah, this game's kind of butt ugly.
Yep.
One of the things.
I mean,
about
it was a small team. It was an incredibly small team.
It was like
And then they got
20
more people and made bigger, more ugly things.
Yeah, bigger and butt ugly in different ways.
Yes.
Am I going somewhere else, or did guys respawn? Ooh, that's a bad. Oh, I'm back here now. Crap. Okay, so I just have to stay to the right. I gotta fight that spider. I leveled enough to fight the spider faster than before. Apparently not. Okay, that wasn't bad. Oh, also in this version, in this copy of the game I'm playing, this legitimate copy of this game, this saving is broken. So if I try to go save at a cross, the game crashes, which is very cool and normal.
So you have to use.
Save
You're
states.
gonna have to do it all. No, I mean no. That would be something that someone who's playing it illegally would do, which we would not do. So you're gonna do it all in one sitting, right?
Ha! No. Yeah, at this point, I'm happy that I was able to like even figure out how to do the combat.
So you're gonna do it all in one go.
No, so I'm doing so this FromSoft thing I want to do. I'm going to put myself at a higher standard than my normal series, where those games I drop them after I get frustrated or bored. These games I'm going to wait until they break me.
Okay.
So that's a
How would we know? How would we know? What are some verbal or audio things, cues, that would let us know that you're broken?
when it sounds like all life has left me. Like when I am a broken husk of a person. That's when you know I'm broken. Also, I'm lost right now. I have a map next to me and I'm lost. And is this the same guy from before?
Oh, Pillars of Eternity has an import feature, huh?
Yeah, it does.
Well, that's not happening for me.
Okay, so this is the big circle part.
Is there a map in this game?
You have to either draw one or reference one from an outside source.
So no.
So, no.
Wait, are you asking a Pillars of Eternity or...
Oh, or
No.
a Kingsfield.
This is Kingsfield? Kingsfield then.
Yeah, no, of course not. Because that would be nice. That'd be helpful. But no, not at all. Oh yeah, so here's a shop. There's a guy in the shop. He seems... I mean, he's fine, I guess. You know, he's... Well, he looks messed up. Like, where's his face?
Can you kill him to take the...
I'd rather not, because I probably...
Can you?
Alright, quick save. No, I cannot.
Okay, it's a From game, so you never know.
Early From game.
They didn't learn. They didn't get the taste for blood.
He offers wares at reasonable prices, but I don't think his prices are all that reasonable. Alright, so I do need a few... Let's go like this, huh? So what else can I get here? Dragon Tree Fruit. Can afford it anyway. Short sword. I don't know what the stats are for these things. I probably need one of these. And anything else? I don't know. I'm just gonna back out. Oh, nope, didn't mean to do that. Whoops. Let's back away some more. Head. Mask. Status. Okay, I do have some defense. Huh. Okay. Oh, I wonder how I restore MP. I'll find something. Alright, so there's a priest who needs a cross. The cross is somewhere.
Uh-huh.
So I need to find, I think the cross is at the second shop, and the second shop is going to be the long way around. Okay. Okay, so I just have to get up here. Oh yeah, so there's a guy over here who's real bummed out. Because apparently there's a garrison station here, normally. But the rest of the soldiers have gone deeper into the dungeon. And there's just this guy hanging out. There's a build as a monument to honor the dragon.
So how much do you actually want me to help you?
Oh, whatever you feel comfortable doing.
All right, so with MP, I mean, later you're going to find springs for MP and
That's what I
one
thought.
that even heals MP and HP. If you can get an item known as the Clarity Bracelet, it will replenish. It won't replenish your MP, but it will give it a nice boost to where it's less of a problem. So you need to find the fonts.
Oh, okay. Sure. That'd be nice. I think, so there's supposed to be one, like, down a corridor, like, right here. Like, wait. No. Supposed to...
So, also, I mean, have you been collecting Earthstones?
I got a Bloodstone and I sold it.
Okay. That's fine. Bloodstone's fine. Do not give up your Earthstones. I will just say that right now. So you're going to meet a repair person, a blacksmith, and he will repair all your equipment for free, but it's going to take 5 to 8 minutes depending on what your task is, and it's real-time repairing.
Oh, fun.
But you can repair as many things as you want, and the Earthstones will allow you to increase damage or defense or hit or stab or pierce.
Oh, okay. Okay, nothing happens. I thought...
That said, I mean, there are so many weapons in this game. Like it's very similar to Final Fantasy Origin in that they give you so much loot that the durability becomes a useless thing. When something breaks, you just toss it and use something different. This doesn't have the Souls genre of minimal usable loot, leading to the necessity to upgrade.
Uh-huh. I thought the Dragon Cup went to activate this fountain, but I guess not. Oh well.
I think I'm gonna dip from
Oh.
Kingsfield.
Huh? What?
I'm gonna focus on Pillars of Eternity. There's a lot of writing.
Yeah, there
What
is.
are you doing?
I was
Oh, I thought
watching
you were
and
streaming.
I was. Oh. I'm gonna try and read this. Seems like a bad game to stream. Seems like I'm gonna need to read a
absolutely.
lot
Yes. There's
if I want to actually process it.
Unless you do
unlike-
what some people do, which is you embrace the role playing and you start role playing it during the stream. People do that.
No. So this is Kingsfield 1.
Yeah.
Uh huh. 94.
There's a lot of snakes in here.
You can take them.
So to highlight that, we can't give this game too much credit.
Uh-huh.
94. These are the video games that came out in 94, and
yeah,
I'm even
like
going to
System
put
Shock
this
and
list.
Elder Scrolls came out in 94.
Okay. Donkey Kong Country,
Light Family Grave.
Final Fantasy VI,
Uh,
Sonic the Hedgehog 3,
Uh-huh.
Super Metroid,
Uh-huh.
Doom 2,
Yeah.
Earthbound,
Never
Tactically
heard of it.
Sonic and Knuckles, Killer Instinct, Wing Commander 3,
Yeah, Wing Commander 3.
King's Quest 7,
So there were good games in this.
System Shock.
Well, this was also Japan only, so...
Yeah. Your
Doesn't
favorite
feel
game
bad.
that you've played, The Need for Speed. This is the full title. What is it? The Need for Speed. What was the original
Road
full
and
title
Track
for-
presents The Need for Speed.
Yeah. Okay.
And Road Rash is a better game.
TIE Fighter. Fucking Star Wars TIE Fighter. Incredible game. It's
Is
not
it-
even a joke.
Is that better than Wing Commander 3, though?
Yes. The story is better.
Oh, wow. Ah, Bloodstone. Gravestone. Who would have known? Gravestone's in a graveyard. Gravestone. Gravestone.
Tekken 1.
Oh, yeah, it did.
Marathon.
Haha.
Beneath a Steel Sky. XCOM UFO Defense.
Oh, boy.
Heretic. Donkey Kong 94. This is the Game Boy game. One of the most underrated Donkey Kong games ever. Freddy Fish and the Case of the Missing Kelp Seeds.
Okay.
King of Fighters 94. Master of Magic 1. NBA Live 95. FIFA
Yeah.
Soccer 95.
Uh-huh.
Warcraft Orcs and Humans.
Never heard
This
of
is
it.
the RTS.
Never heard of it.
Magic Carpet.
Oh, don't bring that up with me.
I know you love that game. Don't you love 3D games?
Usually. When they're made by people that know what they're doing. People not named Peter Molyneux.
Peter Molyneux is a god.
Peter Molyneux had success and was poisoned by his own hubris.
Peter Molyneux made Fable 2, one of the greatest 360 games ever made.
I mean, it wasn't a bad game, but no? So many snakes. But they're easy to kill, at least. Yeah, this is basically like a PC-88 game, but with polygons.
Oh, you know, a game that you really enjoyed that came out in 94? Corpse Killer.
Arbitrary Water is no longer here. So I will go, yeah, sure, Corpse Killer. That's fine.
Did either of you play Pillars of Eternity 2?
Uh-huh.
I did.
Is it better to is running through water without impediment good, or is resisting might afflictions better?
It depends on the situation. I would say, look, how married are you to this playthrough? Just fucking do some random shit and just live with the consequences. You can't play with, like, honestly, Pillars of Eternity has a pretty generous respec option. Like, if you do end up really regretting what you've done, you can just undo it.
That's nice.
Right now, are you dealing with water or land more often?
I don't
would
know.
say land.
I'm starting with it. I'm picking my race and class and whatever. There's the Aomawa, and they've got two types.
You
One
know
of
what
them
you
runs
should
through
do,
water real good.
Borgmaster?
What?
You should watch that movie that ended up using like Corpse Killer, Prize Fighter, and Supreme Warrior,
Wait, what?
and like Quarterback Attack with Mike Ditka.
What? Which movie?
There's a movie. It's called Game Over, and
Oh,
it stars like
right, that movie. Yeah. It also used that unreleased Zito game too.
I gotta go.
The one with the Baywatch
Enjoy.
actors.
oh right, Maximum Surge.
Yeah.
I love you, Gino.
All right. Trient. Is it Trent or Trient?
Treant.
Treant. Okay. It's the tree's aunt. Got it. Yeah, you can tell this is a spooky dungeon because there's corpses everywhere. Skeleton.
Are you
See?
scared?
He is dead. I'm super scared. Look, he's dead. Still dead. So scary how dead he is. Alright, is there a weapon over here?
Oh, that's you on the Twitter. You use the same Twitch avatar.
Yeah.
What does that avatar come from?
It comes from Cyberspeed, the opening cutscene.
Okay.
It's a very good opening cutscene. I recommend looking it up. I wasn't able to get the Rapido button that the guy presses, but I was able to get his face. Which is good enough for me. There's a axe here, but I don't see no axe. Is this map lying to me? Ooh, that's an enemy. Oh god, I'm poisoned.
Hopefully it's easier to deal with than curse.
As long as you have an herb for it, otherwise you die. How'd this guy follow me here? Ah, crap. I'm gonna play grab ass with this.
Ooh.
I know, just their kind of thing.
So now that Gino's gone, let's talk about anime cum.
Alright, so anime comes. So how deep is your lore on the anime come?
I saw every episode of the anime cutting titty anime. Titty cutting anime.
There's a
with
titty
the
cutting
samurai
anime?
girl. Yeah. It's a society in feudal Japan where women are judged by the size of their boobs, and then there's a special samurai move where you can cut their titties off without killing them, and you get to absorb their boob fat.
Oh, that's disturbing.
So women who have flat chests are treated like second-class citizens.
That sounds like an anime. I believe it. Empty. What the fuck?
You did all that work for nothing. How's that feel?
Feels normal. You know, like
Feels
a fun
like
game.
King's Quest, bitch.
Well, this is King's Field, not King's Quest.
Oh, fuck, yeah. If it was King's Quest, then it would be good.
Yeah. This is a okay. All right. So there's a poison pit. It's not a bog, but it's a poison pit nonetheless. Okay, there's supposed to be a sword here. You know, I'm not going to believe this map anymore with the weapon placements. Pretty sure this map is lying to me. Yeah, I think Kingsfield, is probably an old-timey term for like a graveyard almost. Maybe I'm making that up. But this does take place like in a tomb. All right, here's a shop. Gil's shop. Gil Bacchus. Here's Gil. I'm guessing this is Gil. Probably Gil. I've got some rare items on sale. Okay with me if you don't want to buy them, but you'll be better off if you do. Oh, thanks, Gil. Gold cross.
But you don't like the souls?
Not even a little bit.
So you're like Gino.
I thought
You're
you didn't
sick-
like it either.
I don't.
Yeah, there you go.
I just am of the opinion of like, okay, it's not for me. I'm move on with my life. I'm not like you and Gino where I complain and moan about how they've made video games worse.
They have made video games.
Because, you know,
worse.
I try to move on with my life. I try to accept things that are out of my control, and you know, I don't dwell on things like a troll.
Wait, you're not? Are you saying you're not a troll?
I'm not a troll.
I don't believe you. Okay, so this guy wants 1,800 gold for this. I need this thing to get a key that can unlock most of the doors in this level. So, I guess I'll go fuck around some more. I need 1,000 more gold. That seems unreasonable. Level am I? Level 6, that's not bad. Guess I'll just go keep killing guys.
So
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna let me see if I can find the deep listens, like things that are in the fan picks, to just go over like possible, like what could we rope a dope you into a guest appearance for?
I mean, I just need, enough time to play the game.
No. You
Oh,
can do
okay.
it after one day of prep. You could join the Anthem party.
I think I own Anthem.
Yeah, you should join the Anthem party. We should do an Anthem podcast with you.
Wait,
Anthem.
are the servers even still up for Anthem?
Yes. It went free to play a while ago.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah.
Forget that. I think that's an Epic, or is that because? Damn it! Where can I get a copy?
Oh no, I have the Xbox One copy of that.
Ugh.
Yeah, good stuff.
BioWare.
Oh, hey, there's a guy here. What's this guy doing here? Why is this guy just digging next to a monster? Why is that monster killing the guy who's digging? Why are the monsters only attacking me? What did I do to these monsters?
No PC version of Anthem.
That's interesting.
Get EA. You need the EA app to
Hell
fucking
yeah.
play Anthem, and
Well-
that's a fucking monthly fee.
Well, if you have Game Pass, you can probably get it on there.
Butthole.
Have we seen a young person who looks just like me around here? In fact, he's my son, but we had an argument and he ran off. Is that your only line? Oh, okay. So, is this asshole digging all these holes? Also,
Should I
what's
get the special edition for $30 or the regular edition for $20?
special edition? Come on. You need all that special edition stuff. Need all that stuff. Now, where am I? I'm at the guy. Where's the guy? That's the little, is that a hallway or is that the little hole? No, that's a hallway. The guy there. There's... Oh, he's digging around a thing. Oh... South, I think? South. I come this way. I've come this way. Yeah, it's really hard to know where I'm going in this game.
That's how I describe my life.
Yeah, that's a vibe. Okay, that's a different looking area. At least these guys are easy to kill now. I'm high enough level. Yeah, if the movement was better, then I'd be circle strafing guys. Or if like
Yeah,
the
I
levels
mean,
are more open.
Someone was like, I don't know what you're talking about when I said that Kingsfield's camera is also annoying because it's so goddamn slow.
The turning is super slow. And
But it's
bad.
also not responsive enough. There's no like. I hate the camera in this game, even though it's fixed in first person. It's like the worst first person fixed camera ever.
It's pretty bad.
It's got that wobble. It's really difficult to like center things, like. And yet, this is Brandon Sanderson's
Elton.
favorite video game.
That's wait, like the original Japanese game?
Yeah,
Or,
he
like-
loves these games. He whatever one came to the West, he
That's 2.
Brandon Sanderson said that one of his biggest disappointments was when From went with George R.R. Martin instead of him to write Elden Ring. Because he's like, I wrote them fan letters because I love Kingsfield.
Well, I guess
But he was being silly.
well, I guess because Miyazaki had nothing to do with Kingsfield. He was like, oh, this guy likes Kingsfield? Fuck him.
Yeah.
Did I go all the way back to this room? I went all the way
You
back
just
to
did
this.
a loop-de-loop. How's that feel to like basically undo all of your progress
Like life.
inadvertently?
I didn't do
Kind of
it-
like life.
Yeah, it's like life.
So basically, what you're saying is that this game is a metaphor of life.
I mean, aren't all games? I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button. Just like in life. Do I have to grind like 1,000 monsters?
Oh,
that
you
cross.
don't even.
I'm gonna be like level 90 by the time I get past this first floor.
You have no idea. My child, you have no idea.
I mean, as I level up, the combat
Are you having
gets more
fun?
manageable.
I mean, in comparison to some of the other games you've been playing,
I'm-
this is not the worst.
I mean, my enjoyment level is in a similar vein as like Virtual Highlight.
I think this is better than Virtual Highlight.
I don't know. I had more fun with Virtual Highlight because of how fucked it was.
Yeah, but this game doesn't have procedural generation.
Yeah, and that's a detriment.
Oh, I'm sorry that you can't just run away from everything in the game to avoid combat and difficulty and engaging in combat.
I mean, but there's boss
Mr.
fights in Virtual
Poo
Highlight.
poo pee pee baby man. How's it?
Uh-huh.
You want a little bottle? You want a little bottle to
Uh-huh.
drink from the bottle?
Uh-huh, yeah. Do you have a bottle I can drink from? Goo goo
Yeah.
gaga, motherfucker.
Oh man, you run with it a lot better than you take it better than Brayden.
There's nothing you can say to me that's worse than things I say to myself. You
I'm a
can't...
teacher. I get told the worst things ever.
Oh, yeah, let's hear it.
No, I've been called every bad word.
So,
Mm-hmm.
okay. No, there was one job I had where first day I got introduced to some of my co-workers who were, I guess, these like middle-aged military veterans, and they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh yeah, we're our humor is very dark. It might be a bit much for you." And I was like, "Bring it," and they never once phased me. Anything they said.
Oh yeah, baby.
So
So I
can't hurt
sorted
me.
the games. Yeah, I sorted games on GOG from cheapest to lowest to highest, and I forgot to set to not be 0 because I'm seeing a bunch of porn game demos.
yeah. That's what you want, though, isn't it?
No. It's like porn that uses like RPG Maker is the saddest, most depressing thing ever.
I can see that, yeah. So I guess like any old dungeon crawler, like the hardest part of this game is like the first 30 minutes, but once you start
Oh,
leveling up,
absolutely. This game, once you become... It's like every mystery dungeon game where after you get past like level 10, you've reprogrammed your brain to understand it.
and also like you're high enough level that you can actually hit things and they do damage.
Yeah, and it just becomes automatic.
Yeah, so
I was never able to accomplish that with a Final Fantasy X-2 last mission.
I
the
did get that
weird,
far in 10 too.
The weird dungeon crawler mystery dungeon game they made as a bonus for the re-release of 10-2 in Japan, and
Very
then put
specific.
into the HD remaster internationally.
That's
It's a bad game.
It's extremely
It's poop.
specific.
Yeah, it's bad. It's poor.
Yeah,
It's not-
I was gonna get to 10-2 after beating 8. Basically, I I went through to 15. I did the in order, and now I'm going back to the ones I didn't beat.
Mm.
Starting with 8.
So what did you think of 8?
I'm on disc 2 right now, and the
Yeah, that game, that prison sequence, huh?
that's fine. I think
Oh, come on, it's bullshit.
I think as long as you're properly leveled, nothing is going to give a hard time. The Dragon
guess
Temple.
So. I just think that after you look at like where that game ended on disc 1, and then they immediately follow it up with this slog of a prison sequence, it's just such a terrible way to start
Like,
disc 2.
It is pretty bad. I think the thing that breaks the prison sequence is the fact that you're constantly changing between groups of party members, so you're
Oh,
constantly
and then
having
also
to...
those groups have to like backtrack, and then you're just re-exploring the same environments and levels over and over again. That weird fucking fucked up part where you have to like flick the switch to make shortcuts in the stairwell system.
Oh, I don't think I ever used those shortcuts. I just
Oh.
ran down the stairs. Oh, right, the shortcuts. Oh, that's what those were. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so it's not
Poor.
ideal.
It's not good.
It's not ideal. I'll say that.
But yeah, if you can figure out the junction system and how to refine cards.
The refining
disc two
I'm
is a-
having a hard time with, but the junctioning, yeah, like if you get that, and you just
Once
have
you
like
get like water onto power,
Yeah.
or then even like
yeah,
once you get Exina onto health, like there's nothing that can kill you.
yeah. Well, the thing is to like find somewhere where you can grind out a whole like 100 Esuna on each character.
No,
And-
there's a card that it's the I forget. I know what it looks like. It's the electric sheep thing that was refined into Esinas.
huh. But yeah, I'm getting there. With the game, like I've got the junction system mostly figured out. I have like sets of GFs, so I have like a first, second, and third GF, and I make sure they don't have that much overlap junctions. You know, I've gotten that figured out. I'm figuring out the card refining thing. But yeah, but even like partially figuring out those systems, the game becomes easy. It's just the story is so stupid. It is such a stupid game. Like I was saying before that, like I sympathize with Squall because everyone around him is a nightmare. Like I can't blame Squall for like being in a sour mood all the time.
The thing that I think is even weirder about those characters is the fact that they're like, Squall, you're our best friend. It's like, bitch, I have been telling you that I fucking hate your guts. Go, leave. I don't care. Leave me alone.
Which if I were in Squall's position, like with those insane people around me all the time, yeah, you know what? That's a fair reaction to have. It's just like all the party members are completely unhinged.
Yes, but what about selfie panty shots?
Wait, there's panty shots?
Yes.
Where in the game? Like disc 3 or something?
When she wears her yellow jumper, if you look for it, you can see her white panties.
Well, I wasn't looking for it because I'm not a sicko.
The HD remaster makes it a lot more clear, let's just say.
Okay, well, I'm playing the PS1 version on a Vita, so I ain't seeing
yeah.
nothing.
Yeah. Upskirts. Upskirt City!
So anime then.
Yes.
Hey, guess what?
Also, selfie...
He is dead. He is dead. Dead. He is dead. He is dead. Anyway, continue.
Selfie.
Yeah, she's like the most ultra-violent Genki girl, is my assessment so far.
Mm-hmm.
Is that like a correct impression?
Yes.
Yeah.
She is Genki Girl.
Which I don't necessarily have a problem with that on its own.
Oh, so you're not racist?
Wait, what?
What? You like the anime tropes?
I mean, I I'm largely indifferent to anime tropes, I guess, unless they're like very gross, like too gross.
Yeah.
How's it-
Can we talk about the dog cannon?
Dog cannon. Dog cannon?
You know, fucking Final Fantasy VIII.
Dog cannon.
You know, if you use the dog for what's her bucket, girlfriend.
Oh, Angelo. What about Angelo?
The dumbest thing.
Oh, you mean her limit break where the dog just
Yeah,
does
shooting
stuff?
a dog out of a cannon.
I don't think I unlocked that one yet.
Oh, okay.
I have a map.
Have you done the flashbacks with Laguna?
I've done 3 of them so far. And they definitely have not been relevant yet.
Laguna's limit break is fucking amazing. Where
Oh,
he
yeah?
goes on the helicopter and just shoots people with his guns.
Sounds pretty good. Having
He
guns.
does a Rambo.
Having guns is pretty good. I like having guns.
Ward using a harpoon, kind of impractical.
I mean, Renoa using like a Beyblade launcher kind of thing is very impractical. Stuff in this. Oh, it's the other room. Yeah, most of his weapons in that game are impractical.
Gunblade.
The Gunblade is like one of the least impractical weapons in that game. Like, Quistis uses a whip. Renoa uses like a Beyblade launcher. Selphie uses
Whip
chucks.
slash. Sorry, I saw an opportunity to do a Legend of Dragoon reference, and I took it.
Okay. I'm happy for you. Locked. So wait, so do I have to go in here and use the key? He doesn't fit. Love
Yeah.
to see it.
Oh. Oh.
Oh. Hey, Skell.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Oh, I missed. Or did I? Ah, he didn't miss. So should I just farm treants? Get gold?
Sure.
Because I kind of need a lot of it to give the priest
You
back his
sure
thing.
do.
But I think if I get some bloodstones, yeah, I mean, you could say to like cut this game some slack because these were like business software developers before making this.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, like BioWare was a medical device company before they made like what was it, Baldur's Gate? Was that the first or second game?
No, it's not even close. BioWare made multiple weird mini projects. Like we're talking about Shattered Steel before
Oh, okay.
Baldur's Gate.
Oh, okay. Oh, a new user in chat loves tank controls. I'm happy for you.
Not really, but
No, someone in
No,
his Twitch chat says
uh,
I like tank controls.
And I said that I'm happy for them.
I'm happy with them too.
They should live their life. See, this is why I put stream
I
elements on
feel
here.
like this skeleton is a pretty iconic looking enemy. Like this model, I have seen it.
It's also like a very standard design in this game. Skeleton.
Yeah.
Gravestone. Gravestone. See, this is kind of environmental storytelling that FromSoft is known for. You see a gravestone, you go up to it, and it's gravestone. There's a lot of deep meaning here. Because you see, if you go to another room, you find other gravestones. And some of them are broken, some of them are whole, and they also say gravestone. This implies a deep, rich lore behind this game.
So where is the field, and which king does it belong to?
The king's name is something or the other, and this is his field. His tomb is his king's field.
A field can be underground. Don't be so close-minded, Justin.
I think Kingsfield is a fixed. I feel like I saw somewhere that Kingsfield is a fixed phrase of like old-timey, like royal burial places.
Sure. I don't know. Video games.
That would make sense. Which is why it might not be
The
true.
dumbest name. It's probably the dumbest name that From Software has ever come up with.
No, it's not.
No.
No, not even
Not even.
close. No,
Not even close, dude.
no, there's way dumber stuff out there. I have no idea.
I know.
Okay, so I think if I get enough bloodstones, I can just...
Marukumo Renegade Mech Pursuit.
How about another Centuries episode? Actually, that's a good name. Never mind.
Metal Wolf Chaos.
Okay, no, that's a great name.
That's a good name. Like, well, I don't know why you would be complaining about that.
Derasine.
Yeah, that's not great.
So, do you think Kingsfield is better or worse than Dark Souls
Like as a game or as a name?
as a game?
Yes.
Okay.
Because fuck Dark Souls. That's why.
The Adventures of Cookies and Cream.
Okay, that's a good name though.
That's not
Or,
a bad name.
as it's known in Japan and Europe, Curry Curry Mix.
Oh, that's a better name. Okay, you're just giving good examples at this point.
Huan.
Yeah, well, that's a very Japanese thing, isn't it?
Echo Night Beyond.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah, that's not
Another Centuries Episode 2.
Okay, that's a good name though. Another Centuries
The
episode.
first game is called Another Centuries Episode.
Yeah. Is this an infinite enemy spawner? The hell? Why would you put this in here?
It's a
Cool.
From Software game.
Yoshitsune Eiyuden, the story of hero Yoshitsune,
Yeah, that's no good. Where's
based
the
on the
Bloodstone?
life of Minatomo no Yoshitsune,
Yeah,
a
that's not a good.
samurai during the
Only-
Gunpei War
Wow.
from the
other end-
Taira clan.
On the other end of this scale, we have Chrome Hounds, which is just a great name.
That's a good name.
Shadow Tower Abyss,
It's also a good name.
Yeah, that's an okay name.
Monster Hunter Diary Poka Poka Iru Village.
Ugh.
Mhm. I feel like Ninja Blade is a bad name. It's so generic.
Yeah.
It's stupid. I
Yeah.
feel
How
like it should be
about-
on a phone game?
But is it?
Monster Hunter Diary Poka Poka Iru Village DX'd.
Oh, they DX'd it. Okay, I don't see no bloodstone over here. I'm gonna leave. Infinite enemies.
Another Centuries Episode Portable.
That just makes
Another
sense.
Centuries Episode R.
Oh, it's the R
Yeah,
episode.
we don't need to go through all the other century games.
Eternal Reign. Echo Knight 2, The Lord of Nightmares.
Eternal Ring is kind of a bad name.
Spriggan, Lunarverse. I guess Spriggan is an anime.
But
It's actually a good series.
Oh, it is? Because that's a bad name for an anime.
Spriggan.
Yeah, I'm not in love with that name.
Spriggan is like the
It's an actual
slightly
word.
yeah, it's a very well known like action science fiction manga.
Oh, it's a manga?
Yeah, manga.
It's also an actual name for a creature from
A
some
creature from-
folklore.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Irish.
Something I don't know.
Ow.
Would you rather play this or Ultima Underworld?
I haven't
Ultima Underworld in a heartbeat.
I haven't played Ultima Underworld, so I can't say.
I can convince myself that I'm playing something historically important.
A Okay, so I need to head back to shop number 2. That's all the way the hell down there. Okay. Let's see how I deal with this crossroad.
Aren't you happy that you're playing this instead of Beyond the Beyond?
They're both tedious experiences.
But this is at least funny.
Oh, so this is funny.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, as long as you're having a good time. Okay, there's the guy who's
I
digging.
mean, that's why you stream, right? To give other people a good time.
Yeah, because, I mean, Lord knows I'm not having fun. This way. I go this way. Hey, it's a one-hit kill now. That's good. What level am I? I'm level 9.
Of how many?
I think it goes to 99, but I think you can beat the game easily at like 50 something.
So standard JRPG leveling scheme.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like the JRPGs.
The Jerpigas.
Yeah, JRPGs.
Okay, so what does the J in JRPG stand for?
Japanese. What are we gonna do? What are you getting at here?
Oh.
Ruffin claims that JRPG doesn't stand for anything anymore. It's not an acronym.
I mean, yes, it stands for Japanese RPG. And it refers to games, RPGs made in Japan of a specific style, or games that try to emulate that style.
There you
There.
go.
End of definition. That's
It's
why Chained Echoes can be called a JRPG, even though it wasn't made in Japan.
it's the style of RPG that originated in Japan. How about that?
Yeah, that's better.
It's a good thing
I-
Rocco isn't here to get mad at us.
Yeah, he's streaming right now. That's why. I'm going through my entire Steam wish list.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
I think that some of the games on this I put on when I was drunk.
You don't like what?
I've got Panzermädel,
Uh-huh.
the visual novel dating game where you date girls that are personifications of World War II era tanks.
I mean, that's just
We'll
something
get
you should
into an
play
anime.
regardless. That's just a good video game. I don't know what
I've got the
you're complaining about.
entire Hyperdimension Neptunia franchise.
Again, just good and cool.
Yeah.
I've got all of the Borderland games.
Oh no, you should get rid of those.
I liked Borderlands 1.
Well, so did I.
You liked
finished
it
Borderlands 2, but
10
man,
plus years ago.
Well, I liked it when it was a new thing because the whole idea of this like the looter shooter thing wasn't. It was a very new idea at the time.
Shoulder.
A schluter.
A shoulder.
Yeah, a shit looter.
There you go.
God, Panzermädels. Ah, right. There's that scene where the girl who's supposed to be the personification of T-34 says, and I quote, "It's not like I invaded Crimea or anything, baka." I bet that game sounds like it's aged like milk.
Probably. Nothing happens. I guess I have to go back to the light store, then use this. Okay, now where the hell am I? I took the wrong turn.
Oh, hey, the trailer for Panzermädels uses stock footage of actual Nazi soldiers marching into battle. Nah, this is getting removed. No.
Yeah, that game was funny 10 years ago.
No.
No?
I would argue it wasn't.
Really?
Ever funny.
There was a time where we thought Nazis were totally going, and we could just laugh at anything Nazi related.
I mean, I think that their H patch that wasn't nudity, it was just placing the girls with actual tank pictures, was a funny meta gag.
Oh, that was a good gag.
That was a good gag.
So for those that don't know what he's talking about, they sold DLC claiming that it was the adult patch, and it just changed the girls into stock pictures of the actual tanks they're meant to represent.
Yes, and I mean, you aren't supposed to actually like choose like the Nazi tank girl as the wife.
Yeah, she kills you. If I recall correctly, she just murders you.
like M4chan is the correct choice in that.
Did you play this game?
I've seen it like a decade ago. But there's only
These
like
memories are a decade old.
roughly. Which graveyard is that this graveyard? Which graveyard is this? Which graveyard is this? Crap.
You're gonna have to kill that little monster, little shop of horrors plant thing.
How about no? Okay, I'm back in the main hallway, I think. Okay, yeah. I'm going the right direction. Cool. Go see a priest about a cross.
You need to see a priest about Jesus.
Nah. Yeah, so I guess there was a guy saying, "Hey, look out for my son. He looks exactly like me." And then you find a body of a guy that looks exactly like that guy. So that's environmental storytelling, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why this Key of the Dead was brought into the graveyard or what exactly it is good for, but please take it. Hopefully it'll be of some use to you in the future. Great, I just exchanged that cross that I just bought for a key that I need. And that key opens doors. Opens doors I need to open so I can switch off the arrow trap that is blocking off entrance to the next floor. Yes. Okay, see this arrow trap. Because you can't walk past this, you'll die. You gotta turn it off, and you turn it off on the other side of the dungeon. Down here. Commoner's Graveyard. If Ceased's key. That unlocks the door, and I'm back here with the skeletons. So now I can progress all the way to the area. Wait, why is this taking so many hits? That took way too many hits.
He's got a shield. You're hitting the shield.
Oh, okay, yeah, I guess so. Okay, so... Oh, there's a chest over
I've played
there.
this game before. It's weirdly specific like that.
Let's try this chest. Is this a That's a gravestone. See? Environmental storytelling. Gravestone.
So, Justin, you ratted me out to the cops about the image that I posted on the Discord. So, what's it like to be a cop lover?
I didn't rat you out. You posted it publicly.
Yeah. And then you supported the cops busting me.
Support the cops. I was just like, why would you write that?
Because it's art.
Okay, so this is a better sword.
And then there was a big long conversation about other things.
I did try to keep it on topic about all the anime cum. But that made everyone go silent for some reason. Don't know why. I guess
just blame Gino for deleting it.
No, we did, and then we left. Because he's a coward.
Alright, this is the Infinite Spider Room. Look at this place.
You don't like spiders?
I don't like infinite spiders.
No.
That's not a good
I like
time.
spiders in my apartment because supposedly they eat bugs.
Yeah, they also bite you while you're sleeping.
Yeah.
Which makes them bad roommates.
I've had worse.
Okay.
A spider's not going to steal my money.
As far as you know.
No, that's a good point.
Alright, I've made it past this door now. That is a skeleton in a dead end.
How about the
You can
chat?
go
Is chat
down there.
pro or anti-spider?
Oh, these are the real questions.
If I see a spider in my house, I usually get rid of it.
No,
Dude.
let that shit live and eat all the awful shit that's already in your place.
The problem with me is that I keep walking into spider webs. Did that skeleton just go in and out of that wall? So is that a fake wall?
I think so.
I can't hit this guy.
I mean, that's because you're swinging to his left.
Oh, thanks for the advice. That's a fake wall over there. This guy keeps walking in and out of it. Oh, I'm dancing with these two.
Right.
At least the AI is bad.
I mean, bad AI is a problem that it is still not solved, but even during this time was definitely not solved.
I feel like we've gotten a lot better about bad enemy AI. Like, yes, I know it can fuck up sometimes, but most of the time it's okay.
I feel like that unfortunately the pendulum has swung back to graphical fidelity after all of the progress.
You know, if it wasn't for
I
that
think it's-
skeleton enemy, this invisible wall would have been a real asshole.
I think things are always going to be in the graphical fidelity ballpark because that's what sells game. That's what sells games.
That was a weird noise.
Right.
I heard a brrrr coming from somewhere. I guess a different room.
I burped in the middle of speaking.
I'm also drinking tea. In a mug that is said is bacon makes everything better.
That's true. Hey, Morningstar. That's nice.
I would like to see a world where we just stop progressing with graphics because I don't care anymore, and use the extra power left over to do other things with gameplay.
I would like to see
We're probably getting
proper-
there with indie. Probably
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like it's a lot more accepted these days,
Hit
but
a
I still
door.
feel like
Do you
I
know
still
it's
feel like-
something always been a pet peeve of mine? I would be okay
Oh,
with
it's a
someone
room full of
developing
mummies.
a replacement of Ragdoll.
A room full of
Mhm.
mummies. That's what that open
And I
was.
realize the reason why people use Ragdoll physics is because it's very easy to program and it's not hardware or software heavy.
I also just think that ragdolls are entertaining.
Yeah, they're also funny.
No, I don't like them. I think they're dumb.
But they're
Ban 'em.
funny.
I think they're fun. They're entertaining. They're goofy.
We
Like,
need
in
to
a-
move
in
forward as a
genre-
society.
Yeah, this power stamina takes a long time to recharge. Alright, now I can turn off the arrow trap. Of course, you have no idea that turns off the arrow trap, because why would you? Okay, now it's...
because you had a piece of notebook paper and a pen, and you were drawing your own map and making your own notes on it, and you just deduced it from just trial and error.
Of course. Okay, so... I guess it's time to go around and clean up some stuff from before. I didn't earlier, before going to the second floor.
I still
So,
need to make my
back to the beginning of the... Okay. Oh, and those doors. You go through those doors and stuff. Okay, yeah. So a few stops, and then I'm done with the level.
Cool. ZP, what kind of character are you planning on making for Icewind Dale?
It's hard because I know so little about what everyone else is gonna make.
Yeah, that's the I'm gonna ask that in the chat.
Am I?
Like I don't know even what kind of class I want until I
Oh.
know. Like, do I need to make a cleric? Do I need to make a fighter? I would rather not make a fighter.
Oh, oopsie.
I just don't want to run around with like forecasters and Relkin's fucking thing. I think Brayden should have made him she'll let him play that character, but made him roll once for every stat individually, and he can't reroll. That would have been funny. Anyway.
Buy more. That took for. Oh, fucks.
Yeah, but like +2 to strength every time you level up is fucking crazy.
Back where I was.
Yeah.
It's recovering my.
It's just fundamentally busted.
All right, let's try this run again. Just have to deal with these skeletons. Here, go. All right, this is a door. Okay. Run back around all these spiders. Coming to this room. Then, don't get caught in the spiders. Don't get caught in the spiders. There we go. Skeleton got my way. It.
Have you read the tabletop chat?
Alright, yeah, this game is super interesting. It's just
What the fuck?
just all action all the time. It is so interesting.
Anyway, so Kingsfield.
Yeah, Kingsfield. I'm almost done with the first level out of like 5. I'm surprised I got this far.
I'm amazed you haven't been broken.
No, I haven't been broken. I'm shocked.
What horrible 3DO or PS1 games have actually broken you? Where it's like, I can't do this, I need to stop. It's doing damage to me.
I mean, you were there for Rebel Assault.
Yeah,
I beat that game as a kid.
Sorry.
It was the PS1 version.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a sequel then. Okay, that's
No, it was the same game. It's Rebel Assault 2.
yeah, Rebel Assault 2.
But you played Rebel Assault 1. I
Yeah.
played Rebel Assault 2.
Yeah, that one's
which
probably
was-
better though, right? Oh, I hope it's better.
I mean, it's the same general concept of like, here's your space battle and here's your hide behind a wall battle. But
Yeah, but like it works better, doesn't it?
from what I remember, but this is over 20 years ago.
All right, so this is going a bit easier because I'm doing more. All right, let's deal with what's behind here. Ceased. Oh, it's Spider. Hey, Spider. I'm shocked at how manageable this game is.
Really?
Yeah, I've seen Braden play some Ancient City, and I've played some of that myself. And these, from the early game parts, these games seem totally manageable.
Gauntlets.
You do have to do quite a bit of figuring out yourself.
Or at least look up a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Like I looked up like 3 different guides and maps in order to. I'm not too proud.
I mean, I'm not either, but I usually try to give it the old college try before I capitulate.
Oh, it's a hidden wall. That explains it. I usually do that too. I've been doing that this whole time, except when it comes to FromSoft. I do not give FromSoft games any benefit of any doubt whatsoever. Because I've had a thing over the last decade where, you know, a new FromSoft game comes out, you know, someone at Giant Bomb who never liked the games before says, "Oh, this is the good one, actually," and then I play it, and then it's not. Like that happened with Dark Souls.
I feel
with
like I wrote a
Bloodborne, with
blog
Elden
that I
Ring.
got a lot of shit for about this very topic.
Like I've wasted like
So-
$200 over the last decade. By getting
I feel
Rope-a-dosed.
like this
Is
is
that-
the topic and the thesis of something that I wrote about on the site, and I got a lot of shit for it.
Is this
Was
this,
that a
is
blog
this
where
why
I
you
gave a
haven't-
supporting comment on it? I think I gave a supporting comment on your blog.
I think my blog was more about like let rookies review fucking Souls games. Jesus fucking Christ! You
Oh, yeah,
already have like
definitely.
18 reviewers.
was
Let
that the
us have
Elden Ring-
one.
Is that the Elden Ring thing when it came out?
Yeah. Yeah, I think
I remember you saying something along those lines.
Yeah, I think I gave a supporting
Um,
comment to that.
I feel like having two different people review it, someone who's new to the series, and someone who's a veteran, would be a good idea. Like, I don't see how that'd be a huge problem.
Oh, is this where all the infinite spiders come from?
Yep. Looks
Son
like
of a...
looks like you earned a lot of gold here.
Okay, I got the dagger. I just want to get the thing that's a broken sword. Where's the bloodstone? There's supposed to be a bloodstone here. Ah, God, I'm being trapped in. They're trapping me. Ah, God, where's the bloodstone? Give me the bloodstone, you piece of crap.
For reference, I'm going to post a link to the blog.
I'm pretty sure I commented on that.
I'm pretty sure you did.
I
And then
may
the
or may
From
not
fans
have.
came in, and then it was Misery.
And you see, that's why I have no qualms talking every piece of shit about FromSoft, is they have the most gatekeepy fans imaginable.
Yeah, I stand there gatekeeping all day.
Okay, so I got that gear.
I was told I did not have the right perspective for reviews. I got a 5-paragraph essay when I said I disagreed to someone.
Nice.
Is it Atheist Preacher?
No, don't say the name!
Oh, I'm sorry.
Already opened. Did I get this? Already got that. Alright, so here's some storytelling. At the beginning of the level, you have the groundskeeper. Right?
Fucking
Go
someone
in.
wrote.
I know.
Someone under 1,000 posts.
I am
You know a
explaining-
game
I'm
is going to be
explaining this.
huge and good when you see people like you talking about why they're not going to play it. Like, fuck off.
Alright, so groundskeeper's room. There's no one here, right? But if you go all the way to the back and you go through the hidden door, there's a skeleton. That's environmental storytelling. The guy died and turned into a skeleton, probably. You see, it's such a deep and complicated lore. It's FromSoft game. Anyway, go on. I'm done.
I don't think you'll ever be done grinding this axe, but
Oh yeah, no, I will be doing this bit for the next 20 games.
I think that the response that I got from that post is when I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just walking away. I'm just gonna walk away. I'm not talking about it. I'm not going to engage with the From Souls fans ever again. I want to live my life. I want to live my best life.
Actually,
I
if you,
barely have a fun time interacting with the Final Fantasy fans when I say things like, I don't think Final Fantasy 12 is good.
The thing
Oh.
is, when you jump into a conversation about Final Fantasy with Final Fantasy fans, every single one of them already understands that every Final Fantasy has people that love it and people that loathe it, and that's one of the most interesting things about being a Final Fantasy fan.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like that, and then it's like, you know, I don't like the modern Fire Emblem games, and people who like
oh,
Three Houses get their feelings hurt.
that's a good game.
I think the people who
It's-
like Three Houses got their feelings hurt by Engage, because apparently that
Engage.
lacks a lot of the things. that
Engage was
Three
fine.
Houses-
Engage is mechanically good, but yeah. The
The fuck up! Then you know what? No, I'm gonna call you out.
yeah, okay.
Fire Emblem has always been anime horseshit.
Yeah.
The fact that you didn't like the horseshit this time
Uh-huh.
is dumb. It's always been horseshit.
Okay. Still.
I would also tell you that the only two Fire Emblem games I've finished were Awakening and the what was the remake? of
And
Gaiden
then
called?
also it's like the franchise has an identity crisis. It's like it wants the weird visual novel waifu shit
Uh-huh.
and like the Persona
The good stuff.
dating sim shit.
Yeah, the good stuff.
And then like tactics strategy, and it doesn't know how to pace itself or do the tactics part right
I get
because
it. Yeah.
as I explained to Braden, the fundamental problem that I have with modern Fire Emblem today is the fact that why would I ever opt into this
uh-huh.
the tactics side of things
uh-huh.
on paper
Uh-huh.
because I'm going to lose out on the story because the story is structured in a way where I want to talk to everyone and I want to date everyone
Uh-huh.
and I want to buy them trinkets.
Uh-huh.
So why would I actually invest in an authentic strategy experience where people actually can die permanently when I could lose up to like a quarter or a fifth of the story as a result?
That's
Like,
why
I'm not.
that's why you take out the permadeath.
Yeah, I agree with you. I do agree with you, ZP, in that it's the modern Fire Emblems don't balance that stuff particularly well. But I don't really blame them for developing them that way because
that makes
stuff,
money. That's
yeah,
what people want
franchise-
now.
Because
this
it's better that
franchise
way.
wouldn't exist. This franchise wouldn't have continued
No,
if they didn't put that in.
the DS games revived the franchise because it was one foot in the fucking
The
grave.
3DS games.
Yeah,
The
Fire Emblem
3DS
Awakening.
games.
It wasn't even one foot in the grave. My understanding is that Nintendo told them, "Hey,
You
if
got
this
one
one
more
doesn't make-
chance.
yeah, if this one doesn't make any money, we're killing the franchise."
At the same time, it's like the tactics part of Fire Emblem is the worst part. Like, how many times am I gonna have like giant rectangle? I'm bottom left. Enemy is upper right. Meet in the middle. Spend 3 to 8 turns playing chicken until someone makes a go for it. Have fun. It's just, and then my real problem with the actual strategy side of Fire Emblem is you have so many of these goddamn battles where you know you're gonna win. It's not about difficulty, but you gotta do it because grinding.
I'm gonna be totally honest.
Hey, there's
I kind of liked doing
there's
the
music now.
grinding in
Oh,
Fire Emblem
so fucking-
occasionally.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Like when I've had like a hard day at work, or I just want to turn off my brain for an hour.
You see, ZP, some
doing
people
a
want to
bunch
have
of
fun.
Random, sometimes doing just a bunch of random, easy battles to gain a few levels is exactly what I need. I'm sorry.
ZP, people just want to have a good time, all right?
Gracia 776 is the best Fire Emblem.
Jesus Christ.
You mean the difficult one? The
Yeah.
one that keeps your nuts in all the time?
Fuck you. It gives you levymen and
no.
archers, and you
They're-
gotta make that bullshit work.
There are absolutely days where that's precisely what I want. Is just a video game that kicks me in the teeth every single time I do anything.
If I
And you
wanted to
all
get kicked in
are
the teeth, I would just
babies.
live it. I'll just live my life if I want to get kicked in the teeth. That. Come on.
It's kind of like the Fire Emblem is exactly where Persona is, where, you know, the weird balancing act of like weird anime dating shit and like dungeon crawling RPG.
The difference between like life kicking me in the teeth and video games kicking me in the teeth is that I actually have a chance to actually do something in video games.
I guess that's where we differ because I don't see myself having a chance to do anything to those video games that they don't want me to do. Right? They want me to fight back.
Hmm.
So you know, by playing it, I'm just giving the game what it wants.
Okay.
Goes to
Chat, am I crazy? Chat, do you think
Yes.
that I'm being a baby?
Is there a chat?
A
Is
babby.
anyone watching this?
You have 8 people watching. Now 7 people
Whoa.
watching this.
Oh yeah, you see, I said that. They're
Right.
like, yeah, no.
Now 6. Somebody build. 2 people build. Anyway, I'm watching it. I'm
Oh,
entertained.
thank you.
You're back to
thank you.
7 now.
All right.
Anyways,
So I don't know the
you tell
truth,
me,
and I'm
chat.
entering, so I'm probably in danger.
got a magic dart now, apparently. Looks like.
Oh no, I've always had that. I just ran out of MP before. But there's music
Oh,
now.
so MP
Listen to
does
this.
everything.
There's music.
The ancient city had some good music in it. I can't hear the game.
Oh, okay.
Oh well. I'll look it up.
Wait, how can I hear the game and y'all not hear the game?
I can hear the game. Let me turn it
something
on.
something might be wrong with mine.
Let me check my settings here. I thought the game audio was
Oh wait,
coming
now I
Anybody-
can't hear.
Oh. Alright, I'm turning
I
this
can
up.
hear my voice and your voice through the chat.
Alright, I just like doubled the output from the game. That should be better. Okay. Yeah, this music's good. I'm as surprised as any. Because there's no music on the first level.
Hey Justin, did you hear about the new version of Edge? The
It's
browser
like-
that everybody jumps for.
So the thing I hate about Microsoft Edge is every time I remote into someone's computer or I do something, I open Edge and it's like, hey, you want to sign in? And I'm like, no, I just want to go do something on the internet.
Now I can hear the game.
Yeah, there we go.
My problem with Edge is I absolutely hate the first screen that pops up when you open a new tab on Edge, where it's just this fucking vomitous like Huffington Post news feed thing that they have, and it's like 80% ads.
That's another thing I try to turn off. Like my Google Chrome homepage is literally just a blank page. There's nothing on it.
It's
Except,
a
like,
blank
there's a
page in the
feed.
Google search bar for me.
Yeah. It's the best.
Does Microsoft still own a part of MSNBC? Is like that where they're pulling their news from? I forget. Let me look this up.
Do they still own that?
I
Well, at least there's good music now. This game. So there's that.
Microsoft divested itself of its stakes in the MSNBC channel in 2005 and its stakes in MSNBC.com in July 2012.
Okay.
But however, the television network still uses the MSNBC News due to its ubiquity. I guess that's one of my favorite stories of one of my favorite stories of smaller name but more money buying someone out and then realizing, oh, the name we bought is actually more well known than us, was when Chemical Bank bought Chase Manhattan Corp. And Chemical Bank's like, well, the reason why we made money is we cornered an entire market and never lost any money, and Chase is going through a hard time. But nobody knows Chemical Bank, so I guess we'll just call ourselves Chase Bank.
Okay.
And that's where Chase came from.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I mean, it was Chase Manhattan. And now it's JP Morgan Chase. The weird thing is guess who founded the Manhattan Company, or the Manhattan Bank? Well-known hero and one of the most iconic vice presidents of the United States, and known traitor Aaron Burr.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's the fool that killed him. Yeah. And yes, that was a Hamilton reference because I am basic.
Do you like the Hamilton?
It was a fine play.
I've never read the play. I read the biography.
In terms
They're
of
about
like
boring.
Broadway musicals, it's one of the better ones. That's because
Okay.
they're mostly trash.
I thought that. All right, I was disappointed by Spamalot because I didn't realize
It's
that it
pretty
was just
bad.
going to be rehash of all of these classic things that I've already seen. And also the singing is terrible. I thought the Book of Mormon was good.
Oh, okay, I haven't seen that one.
And, you know, I mean, look, I realize that people don't like Andrew Lloyd Webber, but if you go in knowing who Andrew Lloyd Webber is and his style, it's fine. His works are fine.
Yeah, like, I mean, Phantom of the Opera is pretty good, actually.
Are you telling me that Broadway plays are like movies and that only a handful of them are very good and the rest are just kind of
Back. This MIDI drum's pretty good. It's a good MIDI drum, I'm gonna say.
You miss MIDI.
Yeah.
I missed MIDI like this.
Like, I just want MIDI bass tones in my life. Water Sealstone.
Was this the same guy that did the what was that one song? Let me give me a second.
The composers are listed on Wikipedia. You can go look.
That's not.
All right, so this is the Water Magic Room.
Evergrace?
Oh, hey, it's a person.
Is this the same composer that would have done Evergrace and that one song?
The store
And the-
song
and
from
the-
Evergrace.
Yeah.
All right, what does this person say? For a long time, I've spent every day searching only for the truth. All things are powerless before truth, even magic items. Me, the magical artifacts of legend are
No.
trivial thing. Okay, cool. So what?
This is
Doesn't mean anything to me.
this is not the same guy who did Evergrace.
Is there a healing spring on this level? Oh, this is gonna be great. Is there a shop on this level? Doesn't seem like it. This is gonna be one of those Megami Tensei things where the shop's only on the first floor.
In Megami.
Maybe one of those Megaton things. Fantastic. Alright, am I out of patience for tonight?
You've been playing for an hour and 42 minutes.
I'm
If you've been
shocked,
playing a
actually.
From game. If you've been playing a From game, if you specifically have been playing a From game for an hour and 42 minutes, and don't despise yourself just yet, I'd say that's doing something right.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it turns out From used to be good before Miyazaki got there. That's what I'm gonna say now.
Okay.
Hey, see, I don't get yelled at by From fans because I think they know I'm trolling them.
But you don't actually like From games. So it's authentic.
But they yelled at you for your,
I know, I don't get it. Let me see if I actually have the energy to play Panzer Dragoon Saga.
like I've been wanting to get yelled at by From fans so that I can just, you know, unleash all my pent-up aggravation at them. But I haven't had anyone bite. Shame. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the first floor, shop a bit, and then be done. So, oh, where'd that come from? One's firing off magic.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be done in like 5 minutes. Go back to that healing pond. I don't think there's any enemies, but
Open up your hole. Open up your soul hole.
just a long walk is all.
Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah, so why do Japanese
Saturn,
gamers like having
bad console. Bad thing.
why do they like having just games that are just the most screwed? because the series only gets more screwed the further in you get. What I've heard.
And then it leads
I mean-
to Dark Souls.
At least the
You
Dark
mean in
Souls.
terms of like difficulty and stuff.
Well, in terms of like bullshit happening, like apparently in later games there's like random hidden traps that you don't find until they kill you. You know, like Demon Souls type stuff, where you're walking along and then you just die.
Demon
mean-
Souls is good.
I mean, it's not like Western gamers, dislike the same thing. Like,
But
fucking-
like Japanese gamers like got there like a couple decades sooner. Western gamers.
like,
Really?
Did
You
Wizardry
actually
and
think
Ultima
that?
have the same
Well,
stuff?
I mean that's the like just the level of messed up and like how I guess mainstream it was for like Japanese games to be this messed up versus like
Like-
CRPG grognards are what they are.
I mean, listen, I definitely spent some time in Baldur's Gate, like, taking 5 steps forward and waiting for Emma to spot a trap, and then saying, okay, there's none here, and then
Yeah.
taking another 5 steps
Yeah,
forward. And
CRPG
waiting for Emma to spot a
grognards,
trap.
but not like mainstream console game.
I don't know. There's definitely you could find some stuff out there. Mainstream console games, I would argue, had a problem with difficulty pacing, sometimes leaping up into the stratosphere. Like halfway through the first, if you play the first half of the first Gears of War on its not highest difficulty, but next one down, it generally feels like a decent,
But when you
decent
but
encounter.
when you
And
put
then the last half of that game is way harder, and I feel like that's pretty common.
I mean when you put stuff like Gears of War or the first God of War against like Kingsfield 4,
Yeah.
you know, like it's
Again, I'm pretty sure that tower towards the end of God of War 1 brought me more grief than any From Software.
The Meat Circus and Psychonauts.
but like you beat those games, right?
Sure, but I
Sure.
From Software games as well.
It's just there was a downward trend in bullshit for a couple decades. It seems among Western games,
I
like it's a trend. Like there's always bullshit, but like it got less and less over time. I don't know. I'm still working on the
Your
on-
thesis.
on my
My
thesis.
thesis.
Yes.
I don't feel like there was a downward trend in bullshit. I think games in general did get a lot easier and also sacrificed a lot of like complexity and interesting mechanics there in the 360 generation. I'm not saying it was bad.
Good.
it was
It's not
bad,
something you
but-
should actively do every day, right?
Yeah.
But it's also not the end of the world.
Yeah, no, like some of those games were great, but also I feel like that's how they got there. It's just like an
So, I'd
overall
like-
sacrifice.
You tell me, Borgmaster, like,
Uh-huh.
how are you gonna react to a Tornico's Dungeon game?
I've actually messed around with the first one before. I was like, oh, this is kind of funny, and then I stopped.
Yeah, but those games require like upwards of like 30 to 40 hours to get to the end.
Yeah, but I mean the
which is a
roguelikes.
similar ask of most Souls games.
Like Tornico's Mystery Dungeon is a roguelike. One of those. And I have my own
Wouldn't you-
opinions on
would-
roguelikes.
Wouldn't you say that roguelikes are of the same vein for Souls-likes?
I wouldn't say that. As someone who really hates roguelikes, no, I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, as someone who dislikes both Souls-likes and roguelikes, I also wouldn't say that. But there's probably like there's evolutionary paths because roguelikes are like are like foundational along with Wizardry and Ultima and are in RPGs and dungeon crawlers. So there's going to be some DNA going from Rogue eventually to Dark Souls, just like everything else. Yeah, it's its own thing. I'll require more exploration of the topic.
May require deeper analysis.
Yes, it'll require some investigation. Anyway, are you going to stream?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm done. I
Oh,
am
really?
done for the night. Yeah, no, I'll explore the second level.
An
next
hour
week.
and 50 minutes of almost
Are you gonna play
2
more?
hours.
Yeah, I'm done playing for now. I'll
But
do.
are you gonna play more?
No, I'm done for tonight. Next time
No,
I'll
I
go
meant-
through.
No, when we say, are you going to play more, is like Saturday. I could expect to see you play this.
Let's say
Is there going to
Tuesday.
be a part 2?
Oh yeah, Tuesday.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, I was always planning
Unexpected.
to do that.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, playing this until it breaks me.
Yeah, I need to go to sleep, so I'll talk to you
Okay,
later.
bye.
I wish I could watch your Panzer Dragoon stream, but I need to work.
It's late. I also just want to get to where I get to the last dungeon and then set myself up to finish this off, like, I don't know, Saturday. I'm
Alright.
gonna be super busy on Sunday, so I can't stream on the day that normally gets me all my audience members watching my shit.
All right, I am rating you.
Hooray! We're
Good
gonna
rating.
play. You didn't get your Saturn content from Borgmaster. You're gonna get your Saturn content from me.